Okay, we should be live and going. Let me double check everything. Let me get chat up as well. That's always helpful. We should be up and rolling, so welcome. To the second beta weekend of Battlefield. Yeah, we're all up and rolling. All going. Let some people roll in and say hello. Okay. Right, so probably set the last stream we'll do for a little while, just because I've got some busy stuff happening in the future, and there isn't really too much else to live stream. There'll be a state of play at some point, I think. But that'll probably be like later on in the year, I imagine. So only want to do that. But yeah, second Battlefield weekend, we'll stream for maybe an hour and a bit. Play through the new map especially. We're on PC this time, not on console, just because the streaming options are a little bit easier for me, and I haven't really played too much on PC. I played a couple hours on PC, but mostly console, to be honest. So yeah, we're looking at that for today. But we'll start matchmaking in a second. Just give it a couple seconds. Hopefully audio's all good. Looks good on my end. We'll custom search. This is a new setting that we had before. We didn't have before even. So in the last beta there was Conquest, there was Breakthrough, and there was Domination King the Hill. Now we've got Close Quarters, which like combines Domination and King the Hill. We've got Rush. Finally, we've got Attack and Defend, which I'm assuming is the Breakthrough or Rush. Conquest, and then Closed Weapon All-Out Warfare. So I'm assuming that's Conquest or Breakthrough, Closed Weapons. Then Custom Search, so we can go and we can basically choose a map and choose a mode. I'm going to start with Empire State on Conquest, I think, and see if we can find a match of that. And I will also make sure that team chat is not on, just for the, just for the sake of people who don't want to sit listening to me talk in the game. Hey, Games with T, welcome. I'm also going to head to War Tapes VAL as my audio, because I haven't heard that yet. It was my way to play. Way back when, on like Battlefield 1 was War Tapes, Battlefield 4 even, and then 2042 replicated it. Here we go. How you doing, Games with T? You're going to be playing the beta this weekend. I hope to see you on. Right, looking good on my my class here and my loadout. Let's see if we can do anything on mouse and key. We did okay last time on console. I feel like I've kind of gotten into the flow of the game a bit more since it started. But I did buy a new mouse last week, so it's going to take a little bit of getting used to.
Army on my position.
And this is a new map, so I've not seen any of this. I'm excited to see how we're looking. I mean, this is already more like gritty than a lot of the 2042 stuff. We've got a lot of buildings around. Yeah, nice. It's either this or Forefront. I think I know what to select. Forefront's quest only, right, for now, I want to say. I think. This is the bridge from the trailer that you can kind of take down, right? I'm not expecting to do too well in this first game just because of I don't have any map knowledge really of this, but control I find a little bit easier in certain cases, but oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, Forefront's only quest for the alpha, and then later on, I will definitely have a go on Steam VR when it comes over. There's so many like angles. Oh, I missed there. But they're bloody everywhere, man. There's one. Although Forefront does it great, you can't get destruction like this, can you? Alright, come on. Let's drag him in. What do you think, T? Do you think we'll get Forefront on PSVR2? Do you think that'll happen? Or do you think it's a bit of a shot in the dark? I think it's possible. I definitely think it's possible. We do have a medic nearby. Is it this guy up here? Yeah, okay, no, he's not coming. This map's quite a small one again. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 main objectives. I mean, where else are you going to play it, as every PSVR2 player keeps reminding us? Yeah, like, I do think that I do think it's possible. I don't know what time frame Forefront will come over by. That's okay, that's an enemy. Interesting spawn. But, I don't know, maybe give it a year, I want to say, like, tentatively for Forefront, like, maybe. I'd love for it to come over in early access as well. We can see it grow on the platform, but I don't really see that happening. I think my main issue right now is I've just got no map knowledge at all. Obviously, that'll change over time. I also can't remember what my binding for my my canted sight is. I'll have to redo that, I think. Throw a couple grenades their way. I wonder if they changed the grenade launchers yet, because they were a bit strong earlier. I gotta say. Is he gonna peek? Come on. I see you. I think it's possible, but I don't think the sales for breaches were worth what they went through. That's just speculation. They're concerned about player retention. I feel like for player retention, PSVR 2 would be pretty good, right? I don't know. I feel like PSVR 2 players are quite dedicated in that sense. Like, obviously it's not perfect, our platform, but... I rarely see PSVR 2 players on breaches. I don't know if I fully agree with that. I do see a fair few. But again, I think it's just the volume of Quest headsets out there might be the main thing is why you see a lot of Quest. But I think the one thing that kind of puts off PSVR 2 players for breaches would be the actual Quest audience of like children, because like the worst thing you want to do when going into like a cooperative tactical shooter is have children screaming at you. And if breaches, no, not breaches. If Forefront is the same, then it might be the same deal. But oh, that was a insta shotgun death. Well, breaches was it was very called for on PSVR 2. People were asking for breaches for ages, and then when it finally came over, yeah, it didn't really make waves, but like in my opinion, it was kind of the answer to Firewall Ultra for me, like in terms of that tactical feeling. Because Firewall Ultra was just like a complete dud in terms of gameplay. Visuals were great, obviously, but yeah. They'll get that on Forefront, probably even more so depending on price range. Yeah, I like it. Forefront's a lot more of an approachable game, especially for like kids who might be in the Battlefield hype train and want something for VR. I agree with you. For sure. Where the fuck? Damn, the guns sound really punchy with this audio setting on. Jesus. I will say footsteps are a little bit more unreadable though, but there's a lot going on, so. The only answer to Ultra, yeah. Anyone who recommends Ultra to somebody does not care about their wallet. Yeah, like, there aren't many servers anymore. People don't really play. The game is just a complete mess. Like, yeah, agreed. Ultra's just not it. And it could have been as well, like, before launch, everything seemed good, you know? Like, they seemed like they'd listened to all the requests we had from Firewall 0 Hour, you know, all the persistent servers, or like the longer matches. Then it came out, and it turns out they didn't. Ah, I thought I could get that off of him. Ah, thank you, Bishop, getting me up there. Though we're under fire. Oh my god. Like, I remember I was at, God, I think I was at Leeds Festival when Ultra came out, and I was sitting there, and I was enjoying myself, because it was a really good festival, it was a good time, but I was like, you know, I feel a bit bad, because I can't cover this big game release that everyone's really excited about. And then, when I got home, because I hadn't really been checking any, like, social stuff when I was away, I saw, like, the impact and the consensus on Ultra. And seeing it so negative was like a little bit like, oh, we're okay, because I didn't really lose anything by being away and not covering it. But I was really disappointed because the game itself, I think, had a lot of potential. But I remember coming back to that complete shitstorm. What the fuck? I had no weapon model out then. Do you see that? That was very confusing. This has come from somebody who spent 300 plus hours on Zero. Ultra is one of the biggest disappointments I've had in recent years. But yeah, and I feel like all of the trailers as well, despite like some of the weird performance stuff we saw in the trailers of like some stutters, they looked like promising. But it's just when you get into the game, I don't know. The amount of choices that are just incredibly baffling. It's mad. Oh my god, that's an aid. Oh, this is going to kill me. Yeah. Then I think there's still some players who play Zero Hour, right? If you go back onto Zero Hour on PSVR1, there are still definitely people who play that. So that kind of shows you how hard they fumbled Ultra when the players who played the original are not upgrading to the new one. Somebody right down here. Oh, different guy. Top floor. Yeah, I'm 0 hours more players than Ultra. I would not be surprised. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it actually does. And that is wild. Like, how is your next gen successor done worse than the original? Absolutely wild. Gotta be somebody nearby. Maybe there's somebody top floor. Is top floor also the objective here? I assume so. I forgot the second beta start today. Can't wait to play the Brooklyn map. This is the Brooklyn map. This one that I'm on now. Oh my god. Okay. Let's try and get a nade up there. I don't think that'll really get anyone though. Yeah, this is the Brooklyn map. And I mean, I don't really have any impressions on it yet, to be honest. Seems pretty classic Battlefieldy. But for one, I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, which isn't my usual, so I'm a little bit out of my depth. Oh my god. How do I... Oh, melee! Okay. I'll jump on this over the weekend. We'll have to jump on for a bit. Yeah, for sure, man. And Tactical Assault. Need to do that. Just fucking boiling for VR. I might lower my settings, maybe. It's running, like, well, but I could probably hit, like, 140 or 120 FPS, potentially. Just helps with tracking a bit, like I fumbled there, and I probably wouldn't have. I don't have any impressions. Yeah, I don't know. It's too early days on this map for me to really, like, comment on its flow or how it feels. He can't find his way around. Yeah. You've caught me there. Hello, mate. This feels very familiar, like this sort of structure with like the fucking building material. Like Battlefield 4 style. Alright, head to B. Yeah, next death I'll adjust my settings a little bit. Just to get a bit more performance. Oh my god, that guy's on fire. Yeah, I think the beta isn't... the beta is not early access anymore. Like, you can just hop on. So, the sound design is mad. That gun sounds so good. Yeah, especially indoors. There is a certain setting. I'll show you when I go to adjust my settings a little bit after I die. Next death, I'll do that. But I'll show you the setting I've got on to kind of help with the ambience. It's called War Tapes. It's one of the audio settings. It was in the older BFs as well. Somebody up there. Yeah, let's go get a seat. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, the sound design I'm really impressed with in Battlefield 6. Like, it's one of the ones where 2042 had its moments. Like, I think some of the sound design for the tanks was great. The little Levolution stuff with the tornado and the all that stuff, I think, was also pretty good. Okay, is our medic going to get me? I will skip, and then I'll show you the sound setting. So if you go to options, audio... Yeah, War Tapes VAL is the one. You've got default high dynamic, night mode, War Tapes VAL is the one that I'm on, which is aggressive sound. A bit like, yeah, BF like 3 and all that. We're on high, but with screen space reflections on. So I'm going to go to medium and see if this changes anything. I don't know if that's actually applied. Okay, yeah, that feels a lot smoother. And I don't think the game really looks any worse off for it, to be honest. It still looks great. Just while I'm streaming, while it's taking up a bit more horsepower. Ooh. We have zip lines like 2042, but very small. Yeah, this feels very Battlefield 4, you know? Yeah, like, listen to the sound of those guns, man. That's wild. But yeah, I need you to show me the ropes on Tactical Assault. See, that's the next venture, I think. I can hear somebody right below. Come on. Yep. Ah, I got him. Just about. Nice. Just about. Wonder if I can get a medic get me here. Thought I fumbled the key then, but I didn't. Okay, we'll skip through. Yeah, still kind of figuring out the layout of this one. I think I'll go back into main rotation with all the maps after this. Man, this is sick though. Like, look at that. This big sign crashed through the building. Oh, there's a guy right here. I think the only thing that would make it better is if this sort of thing was part of the map evolution, you know. That's sick. Look at the environmental detail there. Yeah, put wall tapes on for sure, for sure. I want to have a look at the skybox a little bit. Nice. Look at that. Brooklyn Bridge. Looks really, really good. Man. Are you on PS5 or are you on PC Reality Break, or are you on like Xbox in terms of platform for this game? Just out of curiosity. Because I'm a mix of PC and PS5. I've been really enjoying both, but this is my first real like longer session on PC. What the fuck? Went flying. All right, we'll push to D this way. We'll get up there. Played some last week, even Warby Haptics. But they're already teasing another update for Tactical Assault. Damn. Is Bhaptics like officially supported with it? So I'll have to get my vest on as well when we play. I play on PC solely. I cannot play with controller at all. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think if I hadn't grown up with controller, I'd find it a little bit weird. Should probably not stand still here, to be honest. Oh, hello. Oh, wrong launcher. Wrong launcher. What the fuck? Did that just not go off? I'm finding it quite a fun experience on PC, to be honest. Like, 22 and 10 is really not too bad for, like, a match for me. I'm finding myself a little bit better on PC. I say as I run out into the open. Native for vest, sleeve, and visor. Okay. I don't have the visor, but that's okay. Is that native only on Quest, or is that native also on PC? Because I will have to set it up on PC, because I have the game on PC, obviously. That's cool, though. I'll have to... Jesus Christ. Hello, teammate. That's what I get for reading chat while I'm running. Yeah, if it's native on Steam as well for Bhaptics, I'll definitely be using that when we play. I've been meaning to do a video on the game for a while now. I love this little end screen, man. With the tickets. Oh, where are we? We're 5th squad. Where are my teammates at? One of them's here, the rest are off the list. So. Right, we'll go back to menu. Native on both. Sick. That's what I love to hear. Right, I'll go custom search. We'll just do conquest on any map, I think. It's cool, though. Like, yeah, if you played the beta last time, like last weekend, this wasn't a thing. Custom search wasn't a thing. Now you can narrow down exactly what you want, depending on your mode and whatever. We'll whack it on everything, to be honest. Every map, every mode. I'm happy with either. Let's go. Now we need Bhaptic support on Battlefield, and then there you go. The audio to haptics would probably do quite well, though, I imagine. Like, obviously, it wouldn't be the same thing as native, but... Oh, it's time to bring the fan over. I think it's a bit hot. All right. What mode are we at here? The thing that really gets me with Tactical Assault, probably why it's one of my favorites, the damn audio is fantastic. That's good to hear, because like from an outside perspective, I look at a game like that, and it looks cool, but obviously it's very like not quest focused, because it is on other stuff, like Steam. But the textures are very quest-like, you know? But if the audio makes up for it, then I'm a happy man. But yeah, it's one of the things where like I feel like, I don't know. Visually, it doesn't really speak to me, but I think in gameplay it will. I want canted sight. That's what I want for my fucking controls. Sure, it's fine. Yeah, Headbite. This is the new map. Yeah, modded support for B-haptics on certain games. I'm sure somebody will make something for this one. They're raising their prices, B-haptics, right? Because they're like the global market and everything. Yeah, I just did a conquest match on this head fight. And I did enjoy it. Oh my fucking god. Didn't enjoy that though. I've just been killed. Hello, demon. Please revive me. After you take away the enemy. Oh, off you go. Ah, he's dead. I don't know how it's so hot in the UK today. It's literally cloudy, only 23 degrees, but I was just sweating standing at the damn bus stop. Yeah, like I'm just sitting here with my fan blasting at me, but it's... At certain points, it doesn't really help. Jesus, what is that? Was he using the M4? That felt like 2 shots. I'm on mouse and key at the moment. Which I would say makes me better at the game, but evidently so far in this game it hasn't. But I think I went like 22 and 11 last game, which is not too bad for me. Ah, hello. Yeah, mouse and key for this one. But again, like I do fumble keys quite a lot. Like I've just opened the console there, and I'm standing in the open. But yeah, like I find aiming obviously a lot easier mouse and key, but it's just like hitting different toggles for stuff, especially with a game I'm not really used to. Like with Halo Infinite, for example, I play that quite a lot, so I kind of know where all the keybinds are. Jesus. But with this, it's a little bit more tough. But I didn't manage to get an actual, I did manage to get a takedown earlier, so not doing awfully. I just find with modes like Domination like this, a lot of players are a bit more fast-paced. And also, you get spawns like that where I can't spawn in and I have enemies everywhere. I think it'd help if I knew the maps, obviously. Is it not E? After it's up, it's E. Been playing too much of the finals, I think. It's also another great game with good destruction. Is that behind already? 2 of them behind already? Yep. Yeah, domination balancing for this map seems a little hectic, to be honest, with spawns, but... I played a couple domination matches on the other ones. They seemed a little bit more, like, well-rounded. Conquest felt really nice on this map, though, I gotta admit. Anyone around? Yep. Oh my god, that was awful. Oh, fuck. Let's get out there in the smoke. Yeah, I should probably get a close call. I'll go with an SMG in a sec, I think. That's a very good shout. Because the Conquest version of this map, at least, you can kind of explore outside a bit more. But indoors is the main thing for domination, so... Yeah. Where are you? But despawned out of existence. I love to watch you play the finals. I've done one video in the past, Joel, but I'd love to like stream it at some point. It's one of the ones where like sometimes I find it a bit tough to get my head around because it's very fast-paced, but I do love it a lot. I've been playing it a lot more recently. Oh shit, there's 2 of them in. Oh. Okay, let's edit load out. I just want an SMG really. But I've not really used many SMGs in this game, so let's see how we find it. I'm very much used to the assault rifles. Oh yeah, T, I see that with the tariffs in the States. I'm sure B-haptics are going to cost a fortune there. I'm seeing that because I do a lot of videography stuff. I'm seeing that in the drone market at the moment. This might be the end of me. I know somebody else got them for me. Like, the drone market is completely fucked at the moment. Like, it's absolutely ruined. I think with DJI especially, a lot of their product launches just will not be happening in the US over the next months. So it's just a disaster, and it's the same with like the other big stuff. Using performance graphics mode, I'm currently on like a mix of medium and high. I was playing on full high when I started this stream, but since I'm streaming from the same PC, I did turn it down a little bit. But when I'm on PlayStation, I do use performance graphics mode. Where the fuck? Oh, up there. But yeah, when I'm on PS5, I do use performance. And I honestly have been really impressed with the performance mode on this game. Like, there's been... I think if you're running on 1440p on a monitor, I feel like it runs 120 Hz if your monitor supports it. But my sense is a bit too high, I feel. Hello. But yeah, on PS5, I do plan performance. Because I have a 60 Hz TV at 4K and it runs lock 60 there. Like, it's really well optimized. And then... yeah, on console on 1440p monitor, it's then 120, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm on PC for today. The last stream was on console, so I see where you get that. Always go right out here. Oh. Don't know if I'm really liking the SMG build. I might go back to an assault rifle. Let's try the AK. See how it sounds with the sound preset as well. I pointed out to Reality Break earlier, I'm using the War Tapes VAL, which is a setting for the audio that makes it sound a bit more like Battlefield 3, a bit more punchy. It's 1080p, 120 FPS, yeah, you're right. But it's like buttery smooth, like genuinely, I'm really, really impressed with it. Somebody close. I don't know where. Like, the fact they've managed to get a game that's this dense. Like, look at the environments here. Look how much stuff there is. The amount of breakable stuff in the maps as well is crazy, and it runs that well on base PS5. I haven't seen the PS5 Pro enhancements, though. I'm very curious to see what those are like. If you've played it on PS5 Pro, please do let me know. Okay, I'm liking the AK a lot more than the SMGs. It's a lot more punchy. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let me know if you played it on PS5 Pro. Does it run well? What are the differences between that and normal PS5? I'd love to know. That's the thing, when I'm at like home and not at university, I'll be playing it on my TV at 4K, so I'm happy with 60. But then when I'm at uni, I then have my monitor that I'm playing on right now, which is 1440p. So I'll be probably downscaling to 1080 and running it at 120 Hz just for the extra like performance, really, rather than fidelity. Just 'cause it feels so good to play. So BF6 or Arc Raiders or both in Protober? It will be both for me, I think. Arc Raiders is looking really good. But I've been avoiding a lot about it. Like, I've seen some gameplay and I know the hook and the premise. That's enough for me. I'm happy with that. Like, oh god, that was a fumble. Fumble and a half. But yeah, I'll be playing both, for sure. Arc Raiders is third person only, right? I want to say. I'm surprised they're not doing another beta for Arc Raiders as well, to be honest, because they've done a lot in the past, and now they're just kind of... they're shutting up and they're getting on with it, which I can respect, but I want to play the game, so... It's hoping to be on by now, but we've been running like a nut job. Now I have a mod to do, so I'll watch you play it instead. Welcome, welcome. I hope everything's good for controllers. So if you've got a controller mod to do, right? Because if you don't know Fat Controllers has like a bunch of storefronts. I think eBay's one of them, where they do custom controllers. This sounds like an ad read. He has not paid me to do this. I promise. But they're very cool. So you're doing a mod on a controller, are you, Fat Controllers? Russian Siege of Cairo sound. Proper X for the AI scary. I didn't try the no, I didn't try the tech test. No. I just heard really good things. I kept seeing like clips on Twitter of like the sound design of some of the AI in the game is crazy. Like massive like War of the Worlds, like sirens and shit. I was a really big fan of what I saw. How much did you get to play of it during that time? Was it like a lot, or was it just a few? I wonder if I connect my PlayStation controller, will it just allow me to play with that? Will this completely break my stream? The answer is no. Okay. let me turn that off real quick. I managed to get it working at some point. I don't really know how I did that. Maybe I opened it up before the game opened. But yeah, all the PS5 controls take a while to turn off. But there we go. All 3 days. I was totally addicted. Damn. And how long ago was that? Was it like... Fuck me. Was it... Yeah, was it... How did you... Oh god, here we go. I want this gun probably. Sent you a video regarding your mention of TVR graphics. What's your leisure? Yeah, maybe I'm being a bit harsh there. Chrome Indigo, and Chrome Gold combo. So do you do, for your controllers, are they, I have many questions. One of them being, are they like made to order? So somebody asks you, or do you make like a drop of a few types and then you sell them and people just pick them up? How does that work? I will watch that video, by the way, after the stream. See. That was fucking horrendous. Let's get a couple of grenades in there to make up for it. Much better. But there's a couple on that stairs. Yeah, there are. Because my teammates just walked past and died. Oh. Yeah, so yeah, that's my main question really about controllers, is are they made to order? Like, do people say, I want this controller, and you make it? Or, yeah, do you make them, put them up, and then people buy them? Like, whatever you feel like. Do you just go, oh, I want to make this type of controller, and then you make it? How do you decide? Those are my questions. If you don't want to reveal your trade secrets, I understand. But, where is that coming from? Fairly close, actually. I want to bring down this wall if I can, but it doesn't seem to want it to budge. Like, I did a backflip when he died. That's hilarious. Seems to be quite a tough map to push on Rush, to be honest. Let's see if I can defend this. Oh, shit. Gotta get in cover. Oh, I thought I could get a couple of them, but they're all kind of stuck in there. It's reminded the game is still in the access TVR. Yep, it's a nod for what could potentially arrive. Game still slaps now, so you're gonna love it. I hope so, man. I've built up this expectation in my head of what it's gonna be like. I've heard very good things from you, obviously. But yeah, I jumped in for like 8 minutes, I think it is. There's no exit to this boss on that side. Yeah, I jumped in for 8 minutes and had a look at my like loadouts and stuff. And I saw there was an L85. So I was happy. If a game has an L85, or any bullpup for that matter, then I'm a happy man, and I was, so. That's all I've really seen. Pasta doesn't make any of them, he drop ships, it's like curries, but worse. I tend to sell designs, I've done customized custom controllers when I had a shed, etc. But no, most of these designs are manufactured elsewhere. I buy them in, make the mods using my controllers. Cool, okay. That's sick, though. I might pick one of those up at some point. I'd rather buy them from like an outlet like you, who is like independent, than say go to like Scuff or something. I then put designs up on eBay and TikTok and make some mods as they're bought. The beta is still going on Dreamweaver GameCat. It is. This is the second weekend. There's a brand new Brooklyn map, which we played 2 games on earlier, but now I'm back into rotation with all of them, all the different maps. So it's the same 3 maps from last week, and then the Brooklyn one added on top of that as well. How is TikTok engagement, by the way, Fat Controllers? How helpful is that to you? Do you get a lot of people getting interested, or is it like kind of people just scrolling through? I'm not really big on the TikTok side of things. There is a sniper or something down here just picking us off. Ah, he's at the back there. Got him. Guy behind that car as well. Right, left here as well. Bloody hell, they're everywhere. That's bad. That's the thing. On PC, I can like snap to people a lot easier, and I can do better. But I'm a lot more consistent on PlayStation, I think, in terms of my aim, at least. But I do tend to do better on PC, but yeah. But a couple of unique designs made, but it's costly as I have to get them made in bulk. So at the same time, I noticed a design that would sell. Oh, you need to notice a design that would sell. Yeah, okay. There's no point in making a product, and then if nobody's interested, you just kind of sat there, right? Give it 6 months, Jammy will be... Oh my god. Jammy will be doing... I have a TikTok doing stupid dance videos. I do actually have like a... I have two channels actually, as aside from the main VR one, and none of them are like big at all. But one of them is a camera channel, which I've linked a couple of times, just like for my travels and stuff. And then one of them is a Lego like shorts channel that I do occasionally, because I do a couple of oh, come on, I'll get you out of here. Come on, come on, Desmond Doss, come on. Yeah, and then one of them, is like a Lego channel that I do occasionally, just little animations on. And I do shorts with that on certain platforms, but I don't really understand shorts. I just do it for fun. I used to animate loads, but I don't really have time anymore, so I've started to do kind of shorter animations, which is kind of where that ends up. I'm going to get out of this hallway because it is a death trap. Jamie, have you heard much about the Battle Royale mode they're working on? I'm curious. All I really know about the Battle Royale mode is that there are, obviously, I mean, these are things that can be confirmed by the trailer as well, so it doesn't really help. But, like, we've got vehicle call-ins, and, like, you can find vehicles like tanks. Obviously, the golf cart is a new vehicle. The map's been leaked. It's, like, American suburbs. I think armor plates are back, because they're not in the main multiplayer. Ooh, thank you, medic. Yeah, armor plates are back in the Battle Royale only. And then, what else? The entry animation is Chinooks, I think. That's very specific, but these are all like data mine things. There's a guy called Temporial on Twitter who like leaks a bunch of stuff. That's all we know, I think, really. I feel like there's some details about the storm that have come out as well. Like in terms of how it works. I feel like it might be an insta-kill after a certain time. Bloody hell. This is crazy objective. Spray down there, get some hits. TikTok's okay, I've had sales through it already. It's not as packed out as my eBay, but it's getting there. I actually shut my website down as TikTok has done more in 3 months than the website. Damn. That's great to hear, though, that people get kind of engaged with that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm making no progress here. Problem is the other way is the corridor of death. It's down this way. Like, you peek down here and you just get absolutely blasted. A really tough rush point. Oh, somebody pushing up. Behind this car. I know my teammate needs a res on the other side, but... Come on, peek again. Don't know if there's anywhere they can push further on than that to come around, or whether they're stuck behind there. Stuck behind there, okay. Sorry, teammate, I couldn't really get the res off you there. There we go, okay. You made your image. There's a very talented artist called Pericote who did my image. The kind of the basis behind that was like back when Battlefield 2042 was a thing, a lot of the Battlefield creators and a couple of the devs as well were getting like certain images done by one artist, which was the Pericote one. I think she does a lot of Rainbow Six Siege stuff too. What the fuck? And yeah, I basically commissioned it a while ago, and then she kindly updated it with a VR headset after I stopped doing Battlefield as my main thing. I think I want to say just for like a small fee instead of having to redraw the whole thing, which is really nice of her. But that's where that comes from. Same with the Japan video that I did. That thumbnail is the same artist. That's also Pericote. It's a very like distinctive style, I think, and I really like it. I have thought about kind of rebranding my profile picture a couple times, but I just don't really think it's that worth it because I quite like the one that I have. But I do like shiny new things and change, so. You should get a poll going. Who'd be interested in the Jammyhero PS5 controller? I should do that on the channel, actually, yeah, on my community tab. That'd be sick. If you would be down for that, I don't know how I would design a controller. I don't know how it would look. But that'd be really cool. I've always thought about merch. I've had some emails about merch, and I just don't really know what I'd do. I'd want it to be something gaming related like that, to be honest. Yeah, man, that'd be sick. Okay, I'm gonna get our teammate. Oh my god, please, let me over. Drag him into here. Yeah, would that be like feasible for controllers? Would you be able to do like a custom thing, like for a creator? That would be sick. Well, we really need to get pushing up, but it's just like impossible. Like, me and my flat screen buddies have been playing Warzone for years, but are needing a change for sure. Yeah, I gotta say, in terms of Warzone, I never really got into it much. Yeah, I mean, I say I never really got into it. During lockdown, I did, but after that, it really dropped off the face of the earth for me. It's a really tough point, that, Jesus. But yeah, it was just a bit of a frustrating game for me, I'd say. I ran into a couple of cheaters as well. I did come back, though, when they added the proximity chat in Warzone 2, was it? I can't remember when they like did the resurgence of it. That was really funny. I enjoyed that a lot. But for the most part, I kind of left after the first year. Oh, we got new challenges to do per week. I never did this one from week 1. I don't really care about that. But I will do the tank one, and I will do the other ones. Cool, they've done these little kind of incentives to keep playing and doing stuff. Oh, we're on Rush on the Empire State now. What's really weird as well, I don't know if any of you have seen this, is that they're adding more content to 2042 again, the Battlefield game before this. They're doing one final content drop, it seems, which is really, really confusing to me. It seems to be the Iwo Jima map. I think there'll be like a redo of that. Why am I going for... Yeah, why am I going for a res here? There's no point. We don't have any tickets. Oh no, that's not good. But yeah, 2042 is getting like 3 new weapons, 2 new vehicles. I think they're portal vehicles maybe, like the Frogfoot and the A10. And they're also getting Iwo Jima, which is kind of crazy that they're bringing new content to a game that's not had a content update in a very long time. But I will definitely jump in and try that out, because I do love those styles of maps. Don't know how the fuck I managed to hit him there, but I'll take it. Our teammate is falling through the floor. What? Oh, shit. You could have your avatar on one side, Jammyhero on the touchpad, funky background. I'd have to get images from you. I'd have to get 10, but if people were interested, I'd be able to get it done. That'd be really cool, man. I might take you up on that. I'm fucked. I'd want the design to be kind of like, I don't know, I feel like I'm really bad at graphic design, and it'd be really like shit. But I mean, your designs seem to be good, or the stuff you get in seems to be good. All the stuff that you've done, I'm a big fan of. But
I need a fucking medic!
Hello, friend. Don't know why I'm asking for a res. So we have no tickets, but since he's right here and there's no danger, might as well.
Stop it! Stay with me!
Because like immediately, like your idea for a controller is much better than anything I could have thought up. Like even still, oh shit, we're now out of the zone. But I do want to just get another nade in there. Nah, not quite. I'm gonna get on the base for a little bit now. Maybe have fun. Maybe I'll see you in there. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully I'll see you in a game or two. I'll be on for another maybe like 40 minutes or so. I'll go make some lunch. I don't know if I'm really enjoying Rush as much as Conquest, to be honest. The last Rush game was alright until the other sector. Oh shit, okay, that's a friendly. It just seems to be a lot... I can hear someone. It seems to be a lot of like... Yeah, that. It's a Boomer movie reference? Okay. Yeah, I will be in DMs with you, Fat Controllers, about that. Like, if there were enough people to want that, then, like, that'd be fucking sick. How much do they, like, retail for? I forget, like, your custom ones. Ah, that's tough. I saw my teammate's icon behind him then. Yeah, what are your usual, like, prices for things? Obviously, you don't have to say manufacturing prices if you don't want to say, yeah, but in terms of, like, your storefront, how much do they go for? Making business deals while on stream. But that'd be really cool. That's something I would, like, kid me would be really, like, freaking out about. If I had managed to have myself on a controller. Man, I'm really not gelling with the Rush. Like, we've gone from, like, 22 and 11 kills, like, 18 and 8, I think was last game, to like 4 and 5 now. That's really bad. I think it might just be these objectives. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm preoccupied with the thought of a controller with my stupid face on it. Damn, that was fast. SMG though, makes sense.
Need a medic!
Yeah, that's the type of like collaboration that I'd actually be happy to do, rather than like some really bullshit corporate sponsor thing. To put my face on like a cereal box or something stupid. I'd rather have a controller. That actually is cool. Oh god, the whole like floors come down. Damn. Somebody on my right now. Okay, let's get back a bit. Oh, so many of them. Usually 124.99, but that's like a kitted out beauty, like Gold Dragon controller. I definitely have a Jammy design, so me and you, and then we need 8 other buyers. I feel like out of the 19,000-ish people on the channel, 8 people would be interested. Especially if it's like a limited thing, you know. But like, I cannot express to you how fucking happy that would make me to have my own little controller, man. Oh, I see you. What I will say with these maps, I do love like the kitted out little streets with loads of little, like assets around. Sick. He's parachuted out of there. What the fuck? Okay, I need to kind of get back a bit. Why is the MCOM in the floor? Oh my god, that's an enemy. Okay. I was distracted by that placement. And the fact that they hadn't set it off yet and they were just standing there. Not my game. Not my game. Maybe next game will be better. And I've got a fucking what? Okay, I'm now a medic apparently. Okay, sure. Please kill me. I need to change class. How did that even happen? Must have just clicked by accident. Okay. Yeah, I feel like if I put a poll out, hopefully some people will be interested in that. The limited run. I like to think so. It'd be cool. Maybe we can get the number printed on like 1 in 10 on the side. That'd be cool. See what number you get. Yeah, that's a really good idea, man. Look at this. I'm top of the team on 5 and 10. How the fuck has that happened? It's been a disaster every game. Been absolutely stomped by their whole team, pretty much. Jesus, somebody on my left ammo ray, then I got hit over here and then killed by that guy. Yeah, like I think the number, I'd like it to be like not like really in your face, but definitely there for sure. In the side, like you say, that'd be a good idea. Just so you know which one of what you get. Fucking hell, this is like a kill farm. Okay. Right, on to the next game. That was a disastrous one. Question is, which number would you get? Which number would I get? I literally don't mind, so it's alright. I'm acting like this is a done deal. It's in my head now. It's never gonna... it has to happen. Alright, we'll do a couple more games. Hopefully they'll get a little bit better than that did. Okay, we're doing Rush again. I want to do some Conquest, so I'll search for some Conquest. It seems like when it gets me into the rut of doing Rush, it's just put me into 3 Rush games straight. We'll go Closed Weapon All Out Warfare. I'm happy to do some Breakthrough or some Rush, actually. Oh, not some Rush, some Conquest. I'll do both. I'm happy with both. How long does it take you to do the mods as well, out of curiosity? Is it a while, or you could print Jammy's pin number on the side so he never forgets that. Maybe on my controller, not on any of the other ones. Maybe on mine. Put my fucking mother's maiden name and my old bank card on there and my social security number as well. Or IP or router password. Although at least with the router password could be funny, because then it would be no use to you until you're like actually here. Obviously you have number 1, and maybe we can specialize that a bit just for you. I'll have to speak to my manufacturer. That would be so cool, man. If you'd be down for that, I'd be very, very happy. And then don't put my pin number on it. Let's have a look through it. I think I'll stick with the same gun, maybe. I did enjoy using the AK at close quarters. Maybe I'll try the AK again. Most of the assault rifles are really strong in this game. Carbines, I've enjoyed the M4, but it's not really that punchy in terms of damage. SMGs I've really not enjoyed so far. I enjoyed the Vector in the alpha for this game. In Battlefield Labs, I really enjoyed the Vector. But that's not in the beta. I'm going to cancel search and start it again because it's being weird. Or maybe we'll just go Conquest, not close weapons. Maybe that'll be faster. And then snipers. I've had some good hits for snipers on console, but I haven't really used it on PC much. Shotguns, they've been absolutely broken as fuck. I haven't used them, though. But apparently they've been really good. And then out of classes, I've mostly been assault. A little bit of recon, a little bit of support. Not much engineer. I've had like 2 tank kills, maybe. I think I'll be able to get this pretty fast, and then maybe this one if I play a lot of Conquest. I like this kit. Don't mind the tank skin as well. When it puts us into a game. Thing is, I'll be changing the design 10 times, so I'm not sure if it's possible, but maybe we can slip in something subtle for all limited edition. That's true, actually, yeah. That might be a better idea. Just like a limited thing. I need to find some colors that fit with the my little face logo thing as well. I think. Am I still can I go into the firing range while I'm still searching? I can. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think maybe that limited might be a little bit better of an idea than the numbers. Okay, we get to do Conquest on Empire State. Did I do a Conquest game earlier? I think I did, right? Yeah, I did at the start. Shows how much I remember. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want it to look like tacky if this does happen. You know. Oh, didn't much get out of the way there. You can't do for copyright though. You'd have to send me images. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. I've got like I've got my PNGs of all my logo stuff, my little face. I have to find a font for the Jammyhero text there, maybe. I can go through the tube. Oh, there's a sniper right down there that I did not see until I got absolutely blasted. my teammate might be about to die as well. Oh no, he's lived. It'd be cool to have something out there that's like physical and real. It's one thing to kind of have all this digital stuff, all this content, but actually having a physical controller, something tangible that I can like hold, that's like real, you know. Oh, I don't know why I didn't aim in then, but oh well. Yeah, I'd love to have something that's actually real. My favorite thing about doing the whole content stuff, apart from being able to do stuff like this and like talk to you guys all the time and make cool content, my favorite thing is like actually being able to see physical stuff that materializes because of things that we do, you know. It won't be tacky, it'll be special. I won't do anything else. Yeah, that's not a comment on you and your business, don't worry. Like it's a comment on, I feel like having my face on it immediately makes me think this is not like a real product that like exists. All of your designs are fucking amazing though, so I'm sure, honestly, I'd be happy to like, obviously I want to see the process and like have any input if you want it, but I'm happy to kind of let you whip up some designs of things for sure, because like the designs you have so far are so nice. Like, yeah, like they genuinely look, they look so good. I spent a while browsing through your eBay page when I first found out that you do the controller stuff. Yeah, there were some people up here last time, and there still will be this time probably. Oh my god. Oh, nice. Now you got someone. Are you aware BF6 has mouse and keyboard support on console as well? I was not aware though. That's quite cool. I'll have to give that a try out. That's good to know actually. She didn't have it on 2042. Why the fuck? Why have I got no hands? What's going on? I'm not here. Okay. Sure. I've got no gun, I've got no hands. I think it's because I was doing the grenade throw animation and I died, maybe? If I throw a grenade again. No, I've still got no gun, no hands. Please, end my suffering. Tiny map with poor visibility. Visibility I found is pretty good, actually. Yeah, I was, like, cross-mapping a dude earlier, and he kind of... I could see him in the building, at the back of the building. He was highlighted a little bit. Not, like, highlighted, like, outlined necessarily. I don't know why that's not saved, my choice. Oh, victory, okay. But it wasn't too bad. In terms of flow, it might take a while to adjust to for me, but yeah. Yeah, why do people not exist? What is going on here? Like, there's no player models. What is happening? What is going on? Can't say I had these bugs on a console. The game's running really well as well, so I don't really know what's happened here. That's strange. Yeah, I'll have to try out mouse and key on PS5, because I will be buying the game when it comes out on PS5. I've got about 20 hours on PlayStation, and then maybe like 4 on PC so far. Like the game runs like a dream on PlayStation, so I'd be happy to get it on that, and then plug it into my monitor when I'm away from home, away from my big TV, to actually to get those proper performance benefits. It takes about 2 weeks from design confirmed to get here. That's quite fast, actually. That's faster than I thought. We can have a proper chat at some point, maybe every game with BF6 or something. Yeah, I will DM you. I'll DM you about that. I'll send you some like the file of my face over the my logo with no background, and we can go from there. In my head, I just find it really hard to incorporate that into anything, like in terms of design-wise, because I can't do graphic design. So yeah. God, this fucking dismal game, 6 and 6. Well, I joined really late, to be fair, so it's alright. What does player actions mean? Can I report someone? Oh, I can add. Oh, I can add whoever I've clicked on. Okay. Okay, I've played the New York map 3 times out of the 5 rounds I think we've done. See what we land on next, if anything. We're landing on a black screen at the moment. Yeah, in my head, I'm the worst when it comes to graphic design. So I'm just sitting here with no ideas whatsoever. Working very well with mouse and key on performance mode, but I haven't tried it on PC with stuff like NVIDIA Reflex, so I don't have comparison on how snappy it is. I've tried like both feel like the game is on the bug where it just puts you into a black screen for a while. I'm going to restart it and hope that we're back in business. Yeah, I'm on an AMD card, so I've been using, I don't know if I have frame gen enabled actually. I feel like I don't. I feel like it's just running raw performance. I've been getting like 120 FPS ish there. So I've been happy with that. And then with FSR frame gen on, I think it's 3.1 in the game. 4 might be supported, but I don't have a card that supports that. That's been pretty good, but I just prefer shooters without frame gen, obviously, because it just feels a bit wrong having that input delay. And then on console, yeah, you're like at 1080p, you're looking at 120 FPS, which is awesome. Really happy with that. See what our queue's looking like. No queue. Okay, we'll go for one more game of Conquest, as long as it's a full game, and then I might wrap it up and get some food. That's cool. I'm not a graphic designer, but I like to think I know what looks good. Well, looking at your fucking eBay page, you definitely know what looks good. Like, Jesus. Yeah, we'll get some talks going. I'll put out a little poll. Maybe I'll put out a poll tomorrow. I've already made a community post today, so I'll put out a poll tomorrow because today it might get a little bit congested if I do that. You're on AMD. How is that with PSVR2? I heard it forces you to use higher refresh rate. Funny story about that. Basically, when it came out, 120 Hz was the only option, and it was fine, but like you can't, if you want the better reprojection of like 45 to 75 or 45 to 90, you couldn't do it. Then they added the option on AMD for that. I think Sony added the option on AMD, so you could use the lower refresh rates. And then, as soon as, I think it was after 24.4.2, the driver after that for AMD, then it just broke 90 Hz. So you can only use 120. If you use 90, your Steam VR app will crash, and it will basically be like, oh, catastrophic fatal error. You're going to fucking explode your PC. So it's just a disaster. But 120 Hz works great. So at the moment, yes, we are stuck to 120 Hz, which is a bit annoying. For me, that's fine. Like, I play a lot of Blade and Sorcery, and that runs great. That's my main game, really, on PSVR. But yeah, it's not as... you can't really swap between as much on the AMD, unfortunately. But other than that, PSVR2 works like a dream. Like, it just runs well. It works great. I'm happy with it. But yeah, with 90 Hz, it's a bit tough. You can't really do it. Hopefully they fix it. Like, they're aware of the issue, so... I hear someone really close. I see someone really close. Any new guns? No new guns. Ah, two angles there. No new guns, new map though. This is one of the new... Ah, shit, there's a medic right here. That is my bad, dude. Sorry about that. OMG, I want to build a PC for PSVR2. It sounds like a headache. It can go either way with PC. Like, sometimes everything's fine. Everything works. Like, usually if I'm just playing a normal PSVR game on Steam, but it's just like supported and it just works, it's fine. Like, it'll turn on, it'll run well, I'm sorted. If I want to do any modding, or if I want to use, sometimes with the EA app as well, certain games are a bit tough, but usually if it's a Steam VR game like Blade and Sorcery or Half-Life Alyx, it will just work, you'll be fine. UBVR Injector is another one that goes a little bit iffy sometimes, but like, yeah, you'll be alright. AMD though, just stick to 120 Hz for now. I think it's on 120 by default anyway. But yeah. I've heard good things about NVIDIA though on PSVR2. Especially some of the NVIDIA cards I think have DisplayPort built into them, so you don't have to get the adapter at all. Quite cool. But yeah, unfortunately it's one of the ones where PCVR is always going to be less plug and play than console. Just because it just doesn't have that easy plug-in and it works, you know. I want to get another nade up those stairs. Be honest, using more Quest or PSVR2 for PCVR. So I used to use a Quest. I don't anymore. Mostly because I just like having compressionless DisplayPort. If you have good Wi-Fi, you can stream Quest and it looks really, really good. For me, my Wi-Fi is okay. Like, it's fine. But for me, I do a bit of sim racing, and I like to sit down and not worry about battery life as well. So it's honestly, it is PSVR2 for me. I have not used the Quest for PCVR in about a year and a bit. And that is like not any bias towards Quest or PSVR2. It's genuinely just what I've used. And like, I'd be lying if I said there weren't pitfalls for PSVR2 on PC, because there are. But for the most part, everything works. And I'm happy with it. I'm really struggling to assault this point properly. Yeah, after this stream, Fat Controllers, I'll DM you and we can sort some stuff. There's another one down there. I saw his nade. There he is. Ah, shouldn't got the res off. Yeah, that point's quite a tough one to assault and hold. It's not as big of a map as I thought. We've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 streets. Or a couple alleys and 3 main streets. But the skybox is very cool. I like the Brooklyn Bridge being there. I wish it came down though, that'd be sick. I think it will in the campaign though, so I'll have to have a look then. Yeah, like my PC, I think the specs wise, everything kind of came out in 2021. I've got a 6700 XT. So it's not like a really new PC or anything, but it runs all the VR games that I want. The only point where I really struggled with performance, I think, really was on F1 25. Because that is optimized like a complete pile of shit. I hear them everywhere. They're in my walls. Squadron's not on Steam, right? You have to use EA app. You can either use EA app or you can use the Xbox Game Pass app as well. If you get like a trial of Game Pass, you can try out Squadrons in VR. I think it's still on there. Objective Delta taken by hostile. But yeah, you can. It might honestly. I think it might be on Steam. I don't know. I'll check for you in a sec. I feel like it is on Steam. Surely, right? EA do like to delist their games though, don't they? So maybe you're right. Oh, I've been watching you for around a year, and you're by far my favorite VR YouTuber. You're very informative and always honest. Thank you for being such a positive space in this world. Thank you so much. I just shot my teammate by accident. That's so kind, man. Thank you. I try my best. There are some days where I, you know, get a bit down like everyone else in the VR space, but I try not to ever let that come into my content because it's not really what I'm here for, you know. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. A year as well. That's a crazy amount of time. Yeah, thanks so much for sticking with me. And I will I'll continue to try and provide you cool VR content and occasional flat screen stuff. Are there any VR games you're looking forward to this year, Dirt Carrot? Anything in particular that you're really looking forward to? Yeah, check Steam and check the Xbox app as well. Yeah, Headbite. See if it has Squadrons. Because I definitely, when I did a video on it on PSVR2, when I like used the headset to play it, I definitely used the Xbox app. I want to get a fucking nade in there, but I just can't. There we go. That's such a nice comment, Dirt Carrot. Thanks so much, man. Stuff like that really makes my day. Like, yeah. This is so nice. Don't know what else to say other than thank you very much. Comments like that and viewers like you are the reason that I do this. And I would say, like, on the scale of getting negative comments, I'm kind of on the lower end in the VR space. I know some creators who get absolutely, like, spammed with negativity. But I'd say in terms of positivity, I'm, like, one of the... Like, you guys comment so nicely all the time, which is so cool. Not necessarily anything specific, honestly, but I'm hopeful for Resi 9 VR mode when that drops. I'd say that's very, very likely that it does, and I'm also really looking forward to that. Like, it's... Resi 8 got me Oh no, Resi 7 got me into the Resi franchise properly, and then Resi 8 cemented it, and then Resi 4 cemented it even further. So Resi 9 will be so cool to have if we get that. So I'm hopeful that we do. No, I could have gone for the stabbing. If he didn't notice me, that would have been so good. I didn't notice him for a second. We just looked at each other. He chose gun. I brought a knife to a gunfight, unfortunately. Right, I've had enough of D objective. We'll spawn on E again. Oh, we're losing D, though. Okay, fine. I'll go to D. My first game ever was the kitchen demo. That might have been one of my first. Maybe not my first VR game. My first was, my first ever? What was my first ever VR game? I'm trying to think back. It might have been Richie's Plank experience on the HTC Vive, actually. Maybe. My first PSVR2 game was the player in VR, though. It was the monster level. I played it before school when I got my PSVR 1 for the first time. Man, that was such a cool little demo. I really, really liked it. Yeah, the kitchen demo is great, man. I did play that as well. What else? I'm trying to think. That's my first VR experiences. I had a Google Cardboard before I had a PSVR 1. I remember doing some roller coaster games on that. That was shit, but I really liked it. And then got the PSVR 1. I did try out the Void Star Wars experience in London as well. That was really cool. That was like you go in there and it would be room scale, so you just walk around and like it was a Star Wars experience where you're sitting on the ship and it lands and you come to, I think it's the Mustafar or another hot planet, and they have like they had heat things that would blast heat at you throughout the experience. And then you met Vader and like there was hand tracking, so you would be able to just point at stuff and your teammates who'd be your family members with you or your friends would be able to see it all. Seriously cool, that. Oh my god, what is going on here? Hello. And then I remember playing a bunch of PSVR 1 games back when that came out. You know, Riggs, Robinson the Journey, Resident Evil 7. People like you will get you a big break at some point. In my head, I feel like I kind of already have, to be honest. I'm happy where I'm at. Like, I'd love to obviously get a really, really, really big following. Like, that would be a dream. But I get constant engagement every day from you guys and, like, constant, like, comments and views and stuff. And I'm really happy where I'm at. But that's really kind. Like, I hope it does go further. But I'm grateful for all the support I get. I will keep grinding. Thank you very much. I'll just keep going. Like, the daily stuff, it's not like an obligation, but it's something that I like to do because it keeps me busy and I really enjoy it. There's a lot of people out here, bloody hell. So I'll continue to do that as long as I can. What about first PSVR 2 game? Oh, that's an interesting one, that. When I first got my PSVR 2, God, I was doing some PCVR stuff before PSVR 2, and I was in touch with a couple of PSVR 2 game creators. I was in touch with Better Than Life, because I covered Kayak VR Mirage when that came out on PCVR. And they sent me the key. So I didn't have my PSVR 2 yet. Some creators did, but I was sat there with a key for the game on my console before it came out, and I couldn't play it. And I sat there and I was just begging to play that. And then my headset arrived, and I was so ready to play Kayak VR Mirage, but the controllers were not charged. So my first ever PSVR 2 game was Gran Turismo 7. And it was amazing. And since then, let's watch this guy stab him. Well done, mate. Since then, I've played GT7 so much, but that was my first PSVR 2 game. Was playing through Gran Turismo 7. I had a couple of cars that I knew I wanted to drive in VR when I got my headset, and hopping into my Mazda for the first time was great. And then I made that first GT7 VR video. And that's one of the most viewed videos on the channel still. That was honestly so cool. Like, it was the first time where I posted a VR video and it did really well, apart from Bone Lab, I think. And I sat there and I thought, oh my fucking god. people watched it. And then people said really mean things about the fact that I had the driving line still on. So I turned it off. But it was for the betterment of myself, because it made me a better player. But I remember that vividly. That was my first to really segue into the PSVR2 space. My first unboxing of the headset's still on the channel as well. You can still go watch that. Still there. Good memories of that, man. I was so excited for the headset. Waiting for the mail guy to come around. Oh my god, Dirt Carrot, thank you so much for the $5. That's so kind, dude. Wish I could do more, but I love you, man. Hope other than the channel, you're doing well yourself. What the fuck? That's so nice. Thank you so much. Jesus, that's honestly, that's so kind. That's actually crazy. Thanks so much, man. Let me pause the game and heart that dono. That's so kind. Jesus. I'm doing well. This year has been it's been like a lot of up and downs this year for several reasons, but yes, it's at the moment everything's going well. I think it's helped that I've traveled a fair bit this year. I've just kind of been around. That's kind of helped me have a clear head. But in terms of content, I'm happy. In terms of all this stuff, I'm doing all right. Hello, mate. No, I thought I could really hit him with that. I hope you're doing well yourself as well. Thank you so much for that, Dono. That's so kind, honestly. Oh, come on. No. You got the jump on me there a bit. Oh, I'm getting res though. Thank you, Leighton. Oh no, he's dead. I don't know what. I don't even know how to thank you for that, other than just repeatedly saying thank you. That's so kind. I hate how they put the close weapon all the way at the end on the main menu. Yeah, that's one thing I'll say I don't like about this game at all, is the UI is absolute shite. Like, can I really show it off here? Not really. This is okay. The options menu, on PS5 especially, is complete shit. There's just so much clutter here, like... But yeah, the main menu where you choose all your modes, it is so cluttered, man. Really not a fan of it, I agree. I think the epitome of that is the fact that, yeah, the closed weapons conquest is all the way at the end. There's a lot of them up there. Kind of wish we had some vehicles on this map. I swear in the trailer there was a helicopter flying through Brooklyn. Is that not a thing? Oh no, there's 2 maps per area, right? So there must be another Brooklyn map. This must be the first. Surely that's done something to him. Ah, he's got a good nade there. I've definitely enjoyed closed weapons more than open, though. This is open weapons that I'm on here, but yeah, I've definitely enjoyed closed more than open. Let's switch back to the base assault rifle. I find that's kind of the one I'm best with, to be honest. Again, thank you, Dirt Carrot, for the dono, man. That's fucking... that's so kind. Somebody here with me, I want to say. Or right outside. Did they confirm any Levolution? I think they confirmed not Levolution, to be honest. I think that's not really a thing in VF6. I don't think it exists. That's on Manhattan Bridge? No, yeah, so what, the other maps on Manhattan Bridge, do you mean? That'd be quite cool, a bit like Twisted Steel on BF5. Oh, you got to head out, Dirt Carrot. Thanks so much. That's honestly, that's made my day, that has. I'll be looking out for your name in any feature comments. I really will. Because that's honestly so kind. So I hope you have a good day. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. I'll do another game after this, just for that. That dono is... We'll do one more game in the honor of Dirt Carrot after this. This is gonna be my last, but I'll do one more. Because he's an absolute legend. Whoa, shotgun, Jesus. Yeah, so Jose, you're saying that the Manhattan Bridge is the other map, a bit like Twisted Steel from BF5. So I can't skip. What the fuck?
I need a medic!
Interesting. My space key broken, or is the game broken? Okay, that's cool. Okay. So it is. Maybe there's evolution on that then. I just know, and I even see it from here. Yeah, so I don't think this comes down in here at all. Evolution like a storm or huge building, dropping, changing map or something. That's how they called it. Yeah. Like I have played a fair bit of BF4, and like even 2042 as a little bit. But I don't think that that's in this game. In the campaign, I think there are several stages where stuff like that happens. Oh, I'm too high. But I don't know in the multiplayer. I feel like they haven't really gone all in with that. But at least in the background of this map, the Manhattan Bridge doesn't come down. Is it Manhattan Bridge? Is it Brooklyn Bridge? I don't know. Or is this Brooklyn Bridge in the background of this map and Manhattan Bridge is a different bridge? I do not know America at all. Jesus. People who think like Americans are bad with geography knowledge, that's how I am with America. I do not know anything. Oh, that was a nice shot from the other guy. That's one thing I do hope we get with future maps, though, is like the, oh my god, what is going on? The weather changing. Not even like storms in 2042. I don't need tornadoes or anything like that. I just want like some ambience changing. Like a rainstorm or like anything really like that. Just to make the maps feel a bit different. They don't have to play different, they just gotta feel different. Like how in BF5 you can get storms rolling in, same in 4. What the fuck is going on? Some asset is being stretched within an inch of its life there. Yeah, I want some rain or some more cloud or something, you know. I don't think I've really been on this side of the map. Does he know I'm here? He does know I'm here. What the fuck? My audio went really weird there. Have you tried the Forefront Alpha? I don't have a Quest 3, unfortunately, so no. The only Quest that I've really used is the 2. I mean, I have used 3, but owned, I mean, like, actually had constant access to. When it comes to Steam, though, I will be playing it 100%. Have you tried it? Is it any good? Yeah, like, oh my god. I need to tap fire more. I cannot tap fire on PC. On console, I'm actually alright at just kind of doing bursts, but on PC, I just want to hold down for some reason. Works at that range, but any longer, no. Yeah, how is Forefront? Please do let me know. I've seen a lot about it, obviously, with all the trailers. And I definitely will be playing that. Alright, one more game. We'll go for one more. Isn't it supposed to support Quest 2? I don't have a Quest. I think it does actually, but I don't have my Quest 2 anymore. The only headsets that I have now are a DPVR 4, PSVR2. I do have a Play for Dream MR, but I think that's going back fairly soon. And I might be getting another Pimax through to review soon. One of the wider Pimax headsets. So there's that. And then, what else? Then I do also have some XR glasses through like review, like the X-Real Air 2, Air 3, Air 3S, and what Rainio, I forget. But in terms of actual headsets, I've only got really 2 that are with me now. But I think you're right. I think it does support. Quest 2. I think you are correct on that. All right, last game. Let's make it a good one. Either do very well here or awfully, so we'll see how we go. I don't know how I did in the last game either, to be honest. It's a good thing about Battlefield, you just play your own way. I like the NATO outfits as well, like the helmets and the gear. Sick collection. I'm only on PSVR2 and it's slowly dying, I think. I mean, in terms of releases, it's very similar to all other platforms. Like, I play on PC, I have played on standalone in the past, but not really anymore. And like PSVR2 is doing fine, I think. Like, God, I'm gonna have to control this with mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I think it's just doing fine. Like, we're getting Thief, we're getting Reach, we're getting Aces of Thunder. We're probably gonna get Resi 9 as well if all goes to plan. I'm absolutely like mounting this other car. So I think PSVR2 is doing okay. In terms of first-party support, agreed. Like, Sony could do so much more, but We're still getting games, and it's all good. Alright, let's go. Has he put C4 on my Jeep? I feel like he has. Yeah, PSVR2, I'm happy with how the game collection's going. I've got enough games to keep me occupied for now, and then there's more coming, so. I think the final, like, nail in the coffin, I think if you want to say that, if there is one thing that would make me go, oh, okay, this is a really big, big disappointment, would be Resi 9 not coming, and Ace Combat 8. If Ace Combat 8 comes out, and there's no VR support after the studio in the past has said, after they said they really want to do it, if it doesn't happen, then yeah. Oh, I mean the cable around the strap? Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, I get you. I went into a tirade there about how I feel like the headsets do pretty well on games, and turns out you meant exactly the same thing. Okay. That's one thing that I wish they would do better with, is repairability, man. Like, I wish you could just fix that. That is not a shotgun. That felt like a shotgun, but it's on a roof. Okay, so you get the error when you stretch the strap. Okay. It's such a big miss, though. I agree. Like, how did they release that headset and not have a replaceable cable? I remember the early leaks that the cable was going to be detachable, and even looking at it, it feels like it should be, but yeah, it's just not really doable. What's your plan if that dies? Are you going to buy a new one, or what do you think? What's the play? Oh, okay, got two there, but oh no, got a few. Okay. I've had a couple of scares with my hardware, to be honest. I can relate. I mean, the main one was like a month ago with my PS5, where it just died. Just died out of nowhere, and then it came back to life, so it's alright. I cleaned everything, put it all back together, but I am a little bit wary of it. If it fully dies, I'll probably go for a PS5 Pro, but yeah. Replaceable cable is one thing, but dude, no controllers. I'm stuck with so many games, I would have to consider grabbing a spare. Oh shit, yeah. I mean, at the iOS 26 is dropping soon. That will come along with Apple Vision Pro support for Sense controllers. So we should be getting... Oh shit, wrong launcher. We should be getting Sense controllers sold separately soon, like within the next month. Or month and a half with September. So you should at least be able to get spare controllers. Where is he? Yeah. That was a bad idea. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Yeah, but I get you on the controller side. Like, if you get drift or anything like that, it's just, yeah, it's just rough. I think we will get them from Apple. They'll be expensive, though. Because Apple, if you go to their website, and in, like, accessories, you've got, like, the DualSense, like, the base DualSense. You can buy that from an Apple store. And then I think the Sense controllers are also listed there, but they're listed as coming soon. Oh, the helicopter. It looks so cool, man. Whoa! Oh my god, that was awesome. Oh, god, I'm gonna die. But yeah, I think we will get the Sense controllers separately from Apple. But they will be pricey. It's like a UAV. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Stuff like that just happens. Yeah, we will get them from Apple, I think, for sure. That's where burst fire is needed, but I just keep fucking up. Oh my god, they're on my left as well. Okay, where are we spawning? What was a true Battlefield moment? That was sick. The drone is a sniper score streak. Oh, actually appears? Because I've seen the UAV, like I've used it when I did the recon challenge, but I didn't realize it actually appears in the sky as like a physical thing. That's awesome. Alright, let's go assault D. Look. Alright, brought down the house on him. Jumped out the other side. Yeah, like time will tell with the Apple thing, but I think they will sell them separately. Question is, where's the manufacturing happening for that? Like, is Sony just spinning up them again to sell them? How many are they making, you know? Will they be available online or only in store? I'm not sure. Jesus Christ. Oh, I stopped, man. Right, there we go. Sorry, I had a thing I had to do. There we go. Right. Head back to B. I feel like... How do I get a big map up on PC? I don't even know. I feel like if they could spawn in and get behind our lines, that's not ideal. Yeah, I just feel like tap firing like that, it's just easier on console for some reason for me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's recoil control. I think I am just better recoil control on console. I'm better at like target switching on PC though, for sure, but... Somebody here. Was that... That was an enemy right there. This needs to go, this flame shit though. I don't know if you experienced that too much, Headbite, but like... It's with the grenade launcher as well. If I hit them with flame, it stuns you. It's an absolute disaster. It just ruins the flow of stuff. I feel like that needs to go. Well, let's go to Fed and see. Missing a couple things as well, like in Comoros, we need... Oh, yeah, we need like request order as well as place. We need the Comoros to actually show up as well. A couple things that I really want. Jesus Christ. Where was that sniper? Up there, right? I got Mac Mini M4 this year and quietly dreamed about being PSVR2 compatible. I wouldn't rule that out, to be honest, now that they've got it on Vision Pro. Like, that Mac Mini's a beast, though. Absolute beast. I'm still rocking a 2020 M1. I went flying up then. That's weird. Yeah, I've still got an M1 2020 Pro MacBook. It's my editing machine. It's for everything really that I use. I do. And it's still absolutely chugging along. Like it can edit 4K just fine. Battery's still great. I think once it starts to chug a bit in terms of maybe editing some things like 360 footage, then maybe I'll consider upgrading. But yeah, I've been pretty happy with it. It's been like 5 years and it's done me well. But the Mac Minis, like they're proper pieces of kit for the price you get them as well. For Apple, it's very strange to see a good deal, but they are a good deal. Look at the jet go past them. That's sick. So cool, man. I think they missed the trick by not putting another large map in. It should have been 2 small maps, 2 large maps, but instead we've got Cairo, Gibraltar, and Brooklyn, which are all quite small, and then we got this, which is one big one. And it should have been more, I think. Because this is where the game shines for me, I think, is watching moments like that. Oh my fucking god. They're very close. There's one. Oh, Q is not reloading in this game. The fire effect might be some sort of suppression. Yeah, I think it definitely counts as suppression. For me, though, I don't know, it just doesn't really fit in the flow of the game. I don't know how popular of a sentiment that is, though. Are you using DaVinci for editing on Mac? I tried it and I love it. So I use a variety of platforms for different things. So for like YouTube, I use, like, God, the snipers over there are crazy. For YouTube, I use Final Cut, just because on Mac it's really efficient. And it's the magnetic timeline and the way that you manage libraries and the editing just feels really natural for me to use. And I grew up with iMovie as a kid, so I think I moved to Final Cut maybe 8 years ago, I want to say, and I've never really looked back. But then, because I'm also a film student, and I use DaVinci there for a lot of that stuff. Somebody nearby. Yeah, I use DaVinci for that. And DaVinci's really robust. It's got a load of plugins that just work really well. And in terms of like editing stuff for versatility, you can't really go wrong with DaVinci. What I hate is Premiere. I fucking hate Premiere Pro. Anything Adobe makes my skin crawl. Not for me, man. Not for me. That's a nice shot by that guy. Just because Adobe, I don't know, their pricing model doesn't fit me. They also, they crash all the time. Final Cut, you have a couple of crashes when you're really deep editing something heavy, but it barely happens. And even if it does happen, it saves every move you make, so you're never going to lose any progress, whereas Adobe just doesn't. DaVinci also is the same, like it saves a lot, and doesn't really crash much. Final Cut and DaVinci as well, you pay your 300 or whatever. Oh, there's just snipers everywhere. You pay your 300 and then you're done. Like, there you go. Whereas DaVinci, yeah, you've got to... It takes a while. Fucking hell, that guy up there is going to be a problem. Yeah, enemy stunned with that grenade launcher. Yeah, you're right. That's why. But I peek up, sniper glint, fucking everywhere. Adobe went downhill, but After Effects is still dope. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I used to watch so many After Effects like tutorials when I was younger, trying to learn how to do VFX. Never really went anywhere with it, but it was like the standard. And I think After Effects is still a good piece of kit, but yeah, they're like, the rest of their suite just is a bit predatory in how it's designed, and I'm just not really a fan. Yeah, After Effects is still very cool, and it's still genuinely useful in the industry as well. Whereas I don't know any editors in the industry who edit big things that use Premiere. I know some people who do like content for like companies, so like TikToks and Reels and posts and stuff, and YouTube videos. Works well for that, but for actual big editing, I don't really know anyone that uses Adobe. That's bad. Or a grenade is wait. No. Ah, okay, at least got the other guy. Yeah, there's the stun again. Yeah, Andrew Kramer, legend, yeah. Right, 300 tickets to go. It's fucking boiling in here, so let's do this. Hello? Jesus. What type of stuff do you edit mostly? Oh god, okay, he was not where I thought he was. Hello, friend. Thank you. Oh no. Okay, bled out. Yeah, for me, I use Final Cut for all the YouTube stuff, and then yeah, DaVinci for some short films. But I still use Final Cut for some short film stuff as well, to be honest. I still find it robust enough. And the UI is very pleasing to me. Where the fuck is this guy shooting at? Oh shit, there's a load of snipers in that hill. Try to clear them out. One of them's dead. I don't know if the other one is. This hill is a real problem in Conquest. People just climb it. Okay, D's the only thing that we really need, so let's go for that. It's been a bit of a problem during this game though to get D, so... Where did that nade come from? It's got to be somebody close. Take an E back. Actually, that's counter-attack E.
Hit that objective. Move.
Look at the tank go. Oh my god, that's so cool. Well, I can't see the enemy that's right here anymore, but at least the tank's a bit more safe. Oh no. No! Got taken out. We got another one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, back on your feet.
Let's move.
I did 2 PSVR2 videos. I'm just starting with video edits, but I made tons of motion design and I'm mostly into audio digital workstations. There are many familiarities and workflow. Yeah, I can imagine there would be. That's cool though. That's sick. Yeah, it's all about finding that workflow really. Depending on the complexity of what you want to do. I think that's where I kind of run into a few issues with DaVinci, is like it doesn't feel that familiar to me, but also there's a lot of resources online, whereas with Adobe, oh my god, have you tried Avid as well? Avid is, I don't know, fucking nightmare. But a lot of editors use Avid. But I just can't wrap my head around it. You're off, Pack Controllers. I will DM you shortly. Hope you have a good day. I'm about to wrap up after this game anyway, so you've been here for pretty much all of it. Really appreciate your support here, man. Same with you, Headbite, as well. Thank you for being here pretty much all the way through. And also our good friend Dirk Carrot for that dono earlier, who's just absolutely incredible. This is stuck here the whole game. Like, vehicle carcasses are just a thing that stay, it seems, for ages. It's so cool. Yeah, have a good day, Pack Controllers. Here we are. Oh, lovely stuff. Well, we'll wrap it up there, I think. That's been a fun little morning to afternoon stream. Thanks so much for being here, Headbite. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for everybody else who's joined in and lurked for a bit. And thank you to Dirk Carrot for the dono earlier. That's really, really kind. Take care, everybody. I will see you